Mirabel stood frozen in the conference room. She could hardly believe what she had just heard. The man she had ridiculed and treated like a servant was actually the CEO of Bluefield's Oil and Gas, one of the biggest companies in the country. He was her boss. Her mother, still sitting on the floor, could barely lift her head. The shock was overwhelming. The silence in the room was deafening. Mirabel's mind raced back to every hurtful word she had said to him, every action she had taken. She wanted to speak, to explain, but the lump in her throat couldn't let her. Finally, one of the company's executives came into the room. "Excuse me, sir. The Chinese investors are here for the meeting." Yinka looked at Mirabel and her mom and left the office without saying a word. Mirabel and her mother stumbled out of the conference room, their faces pale. They sat quietly in the reception area, waiting, hoping that Yinka would come back and give them a chance to apologize. But deep down, Mirabel knew she had crossed a line that could not easily be erased. Meanwhile, in Yinka's office, Yinka sat alone, staring out of the large glass window overlooking Lagos. His heart was heavy. He has poured so much love and trust into Mirabel, only for it to be trampled on. But he reminded himself why he had orchestrated his plan in the first place. To find someone who would love him for who he was, not for his wealth or status. He took a deep breath and called his lawyer. "Proceed with the divorce papers," he said firmly. "But sir," the lawyer hesitated, "are you sure you don't want to give her a second chance?" "No," Yinka replied. His voice was steady but laced with pain. "This isn't about a single mistake. It's about who she has shown herself to be. I gave her love, and she gave me nothing but pain. There's no going back." Back in the hotel room, Mirabel and her mother were still in shock. Mirabel couldn't eat. She couldn't sleep. She replayed every moment of their relationship, wishing she could go back in time and undo the damage. Her mother, equally ashamed, sat quietly in the corner, murmuring prayers. "Why didn't he tell me?" Mirabel whispered to herself. "Why didn't he just tell me who he was?" Her mother, unable to contain herself, finally spoke up. "That young man is heartless. How can he keep his identity from his wife?" Mirabel looked at her with disgust. "Mom, you are the architect of this issue. We were just fine before you came and started feeding me with ideas." Mirabel's eyes welled up with tears. "Mama, I need a solution. How do I fix this?" But her mother brought down her face in shame. She had no answers. The next day, Mirabel decided to take action. She went back to Bluefield's Oil and Gas headquarters again, hoping to speak to Yinka. But the receptionist politely informed her that he was not available and that any personal matters should be directed to his personal assistant. Desperate, Mirabel wrote him a long letter, pouring out her heart. She admitted her mistakes, expressed her regret, and begged for forgiveness. She left the letter with the receptionist and went back home, praying that Yinka would read it. At Yinka's house, Yinka received the letter that evening. He read it slowly. Mirabel's words were heartfelt, but he couldn't ignore the pain she had caused him. He placed the letter in his drawer and decided to sleep on it. Mirabel thought that Yinka would fire her, but no, he left her to continue working at Bluefield's Oil and Gas. Soon, news of Yinka's true identity spread quickly, and Mirabel's colleague at the office began treating her differently. Some pitied her, others ridiculed her behind her back. The once vibrant and confident Mirabel was now a shadow of herself, carrying the weight of her actions like a heavy burden. Her mother tried to reach out to Yinka, hoping to apologize and restore peace, but Yinka had made it clear that he wasn't interested in reconciliation. Let her live with the consequences of her action, he told his lawyer. 1 month later, Mirabel received a letter from Yinka's lawyer. It contained the finalized divorce papers. Her heart sank as she read through the documents. It was over. He had truly moved on. But along the divorce papers was a handwritten note from Yinka. Mirabel, I loved you deeply, and it's a love I'll never forget. But love must be built on trust, respect, and kindness. You showed me that your love was conditional, tied to wealth and status. This isn't just about me. It's about the values I hold dear. I hope this experience teaches you to be better, not just for yourself, but for anyone who may come into your life in the future. I wish you all the best, Yinka. Was Yinka wrong for filing for a divorce? Should he have forgiven Mirabel? What's your thought on this?